Yeah, but she's not going that well. She's trying to keep the bit up in his mouth. What a brilliant ride.
And thereof, for the Grade 1 Paddy Power Stayers Hurdle, and immediately sent into the lead is Gal Road by Sam Twiston.
Sammy's made his intentions clear anyway.
True tempo here, already clear by 2.5, nearly 3 lengths over Rocky's Diamond, who races in second.
Going a good gallop, really good gallop.
Is that something you would have decided before you left?
They would have made a plan, yeah. They'd probably want to string him along, wouldn't they? All the fancy ones are in a decent position. I would be happy if I was Jack Kennedy. He's got a bit of light. The horse is jumping well. Nico's tracking the leaders. It's looking pretty uncomplicated. Everyone's got plenty of room and they're going a nice even gallop. It's quite interesting actually because I thought Mystical Power would be a bit keener because he's run over 2 miles his whole life. He's very relaxed. Paul Townend's on a loopy rein. I thought with the step up to 3 miles that he would just struggle to settle him, but he's about as relaxed as he can get. So I'm sure they'll be very happy. And obviously Bob Olinger's ridden to run well. He's dropped in, but he's plenty close enough to win from there. It's a long way to go. They slowed it right up, top of the hill here. I suppose for the first half a mile they string them out a little bit. They just filled the horse's lungs.
Is there a preference on being prominent in a slow run race?
I don't think so. I think the best horse wins around this track. You've got a lot more time on the new course compared to the old course. Although we're at the same venue, it's 2 different tracks. This track you can, I think it favours one that drops in, especially when they go quick, but they're just going even here and it's pretty uncomplicated to be honest with you at the moment. Nothing really out of the ordinary is happening. No one's over racing, no one's keen, they're all jumping relatively well, so it's going how it should be going.
Which one would you want to ride?
Tia Poo, but he's the obvious one, isn't he? I think Jack's happy enough, he's travelling away, he's jumping nicely, everyone's relaxed. Nico's got a lovely posse where he is.
Will they be talking to each other?
I'd say not at this moment. Too early in the race. Sun's come out, there might be a bit of low sun at the last with the circuit to go. Oh! Low sun.
Like you could already tell that.
Well, I could just see the shadow going into it and he's literally just come astride early and he's landed on top of the hurdle and he's...
Does the horses see black?
Well, no, there is just literally a shadow in front of the hurdle and it looked to me like that horse could have possibly jumped the hurdle, so hopefully everyone's up okay. And I think it was Home by the Lead that got brought down there as well, wasn't it? Or JJ got unseated, so well, we hope everything's all right. That's changed the dynamics of the race a little bit. They've just swung down the hill, going basically jumping the first down the back. The pace is slightly increased a little bit. The horses would have filled their lungs going around the top bend there. Yeah, it's a long way to go though.
Does your heart react to something like that? Do horses pick up on another horse falling?
I possibly, yeah. The sensitive ones were definitely, yeah, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that would put you out of a race. They've really upped the tempo a little bit here. There are a lot of horses that are not travelling as well as they probably should be. Bob Olinger, I know, is a long way back, but he's still cantering. A few distress signals from Mark Walsh. The front 2 definitely win nothing. They just look flat out. It looks like they're running with the choke out a little bit.
What does that mean?
Well, they're just not travelling as comfortably as the rest of them. Jack Kennedy's cantering, Nico's cantering, the Nemean Lion's cantering. The Wold Park actually has come back onto the bit. Rachel's making a bit of a move. Paul Town then looks like I don't know what he's doing. He's pulling up, isn't he? Paul was looking down there for a second.
The sun's gone back in.
Yeah, Paul Townend's pulling up, something's not right there. Now we're getting to the exciting bit. They're all travelling, there's 4 or 5 that could win from here. Tiapu, the Wall Park, Bob Olinger's sneaking into it, Nico's in a good position. It's going to be a good race. Nico's going as well as any. Bob Olinger's pulling a cart in behind. Rachel's not going to pull him out till she has to. Tiapu, if the stamina kicks in, he's going to be hard to pass. Lucky Place is beat. Sam's going up and down on the spot. Rachel's nursing Bob Olinger into it.
You just sit as long as you can.
Yeah, but she's not going that well. She's trying to keep the bit up in his mouth. What a brilliant ride. That is a great piece of riding there. She was never really going that well, and she's literally not pushed that horse when he was going flat out. Fantastic bit of riding.
You found nothing off the ride.
No, nothing. But you could see that going into the last. The Wall Parks stayed on for a good third, but
is that just mindset, just knowing?
She obviously knows the horse well, but great bit of riding from her. Because although she wasn't moving, she wasn't going that well. It would have been easy for her to push going into the last. And Tiapu's just stay galloping from the last of the line.
Is that just like you have to like really refrain from like your natural instinct?
Yeah, the natural instinct is to push, isn't it? But she obviously knows that horse so well, and I suppose if she'd have pushed him, he'd have probably only gone slower. So brilliant bit of riding.